Take a look at the Hawks. This game, an interesting matchup for them, facing another middle-of-the-pack team. They're looking to take a step forward. This is the type of game that they've got to measure the progress with.
You're up. Let's go.
And so here is New Orleans. Victory eluded them last time in Atlanta when they faced the Hawks.
And as strange as it sounds, that game was a confidence builder for them because they really didn't have it that night at all and still managed to keep it close.
Steve, I think they're one of the few teams that can play that poorly but still almost come away with a win.
All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the court for Atlanta, Millsap at power forward with Horford in center. On the wings, Korver and Carroll. Schroeder in at the 1 spot. Doc, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Atlanta on D. It's a 3-point game. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And I thought, guys, they were the beneficiary of what was some lackluster defense being played against them.
I agree with you. I mean, it was really shocking how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Here's Schroeder, covered by Valentine. Millsap passes to Schroeder. Right wing, picked by Horford. Korver dishes to Horford. Just 5 on the clock. The 11-footer misses off the left iron.
That was not pretty there. You got to make that one, but maybe that's not his range.
3-point shooting perhaps never more valued, Clark, than it is right now in the NBA. Kyle Korver, such a great signing for the Hawks.
Yeah, really a good one. I mean, his contract is front-loaded, running through 2017 for around the mid-level exception. And quite honestly, he's worth every penny, not just because of his laser shooting ability, but he's a hard-nosed, tough guy, professional in every way, and he just brings a winning presence to whatever team he's on.
Says he learned a lot of his basketball acumen from his mom, who was a terrific player in Iowa.
No question.
Here's Valentine. Horford with the block. Asik, the pass to Valentine. Al Horford with the rebound.
That's a shot that he sometimes struggles with, but you can't fault him for taking it when the defense backs off like that.
The 11-footer. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
Evans outside. The pass to Valentine. Right at the free throw line. The basket good off the assist from Evans. 6 points for Doc. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Schroeder, covered by Valentine. Horford kicks to Schroeder. Back to Horford. Asik pulls it in. Asik's got his 3rd rebound tonight. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
I was able to talk with Mike Budenholzer for just a moment. He said that one player he's really wary of is Anthony Davis, adding he can impact the game in so many ways. Defense, shot blocking, rebounding, and scoring. He's still adding muscle, and we've got to capitalize on that strength advantage at both ends. Kevin, that's the MO for any young player. We'll see how he stands up to it.
Thanks, Doris. And the dunk by Evans.
Defense to start and ignite that play was terrific, and I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And now that they have the lead, they might even want to get more aggressive defensively. Really attack, try to come up with more steals.
He dishes it to Davis. Here's Valentine. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Doc's got 8 points.
Really aggressive play, taking it to the rim against the big man.
Tell you what, I love that fearless attitude.
Schroeder kicks to Millsap. Count the buckets.
I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
Well, that's the key to basketball. Get the ball inside into the paint, either with a pass or with penetration.
Here's Valentine. Rebounded by the Hawks. Horford's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
Hawks coach Mike Budenholzer grew up around the game. His father coached high school and college basketball for 25 years, and Mike got into coaching pretty much immediately after graduating from college. Sounded like a guy who knew what he wanted to do.
Here is Korver, defended by Gordon. Offensive rebound. And again, Paul Millsap. Millsap's got his second bucket of the night.
And he just used his height that time down low. That's going to be pretty hard to defend against.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Here for New Orleans. Omer Ashe, he's checked in for Withey. Davis comes in for Quincy Pondexter. Evans, he's checked in for John Salmons. And it's Doc in for Drew Holiday. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Al Horford is checked in for Brand. Millsap comes in for Scott. Damari Carroll's checked in for Kyle Korver. And it's Dennis Schroeder in for T. On the court for Atlanta, Millsap at power forward with Horford at center. Cephalosha is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Carroll in at the small forward. And Coach Budenholzer, two-sport athlete at Pomona, golf and basketball, also graduated with a triple major in Steve politics, philosophy, and economics. It sounds just like you at Arizona.
Similar, only different. But you know, shortly after college, Budenholzer actually took over as the video coordinator for the Spurs, and that's where his career took off. He ended up spending 19 seasons alongside Greg Popovich, winning 4 titles, and now here he is coaching the Atlanta Hawks.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Atlanta.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Yeah, and the fact that they're playing well close to the hoop, finding points in the paint, I mean, they've got it all going tonight.
Cephalosha misses.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
No good from Valentine. Atlanta's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Cephalosha. There's the killer two-handed slam.
The lead changes hands once again. There has been no separation between these two teams tonight.
What an intriguing basketball game, that's for sure.
Valentine. Rebounded by the Hawks. Horford's got his 4th rebound in this one. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. That one on Horford.
Ryan Anderson, one of the sweetest shooting big men in the league. Deep range.
Great job shutting him down.
For Doc.
And you look at Ryan Anderson, he's an efficient scorer. Like a lot of shooters, he doesn't turn it over much while getting his baskets.
And we finished one half of basketball. Pelicans ahead. They're up by 9.
Okay, guys, solid play so far. I like what I'm seeing. But just a few things to talk about before the second half.
If there's something I'd like to see us do as well in the second half as we did in the first, it's get the ball into the low post. They've had no answer when we've gotten it.
Now the second half about to start up and begin.
Get up. You're going in.
Here we go.
And some changes here. Eldon Brand's checked in for Damari Carroll. Scott comes in for Kyle Korver. And it's Teague in for Dennis Schroeder. Evans and Anderson, the forwards. Jimmy Fredette is out there with Gordon. And it's Ashe in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pelicans.
Their activity at the defensive end, Kevin, has been really impressive. Attacking and coming away with steals.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Elton Brand always deceptive with his wingspan. Standing 6'9", he's a quality defender at the center position thanks to his 9'2" standing reach.
Here's Hasek. Rebounded by Korver. Korver's got his 5th rebound in this one. Schroeder passes to Scott. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And for Brand defensively, Clark, a wide frame, and he catches shooters off guard with those long arms.
And you know, he's still a good rebounder and shot maker from mid-range, Kevin.